Yo, what's good, strangers of the internet? Well, to the 2 or 3 of you who will watch this, if I get lucky. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record this whole franchise because I don't know what else to do. Because I like too much in other games. So, this is what I am going to do for a bit.
It's the New England Patriots taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough,
Gillette
Mass.
Stadium.
All the
It's
success
not
in New England
snowing
over the
this
last
time.
few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are
damn,
set as
Stephon
they'll
Diggs?
square off with the
Damn,
Kansas
I'm
City
kinda
Chiefs.
spooked out. That's alright though. I got Tyreek Hill and Christian Kirk. And I got him as X Factor too. Oh god, he's scared.
My good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon
I don't
Gardner.
want this
Charles, we
to
have
be
arrived
scary.
at another new season. Had a little
Scary.
more pep in my step this morning.
My ball
I know you did
first.
as well.
They're
Here
gonna
we
get a
go.
third
Yeah, when you went out for your
quarter,
5-mile jog, you were flying. You
I
did
can't
it in
complain,
record time
can't
because you were
complain.
psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows.
Alright,
no more
Herbert, you better be
podcasts,
good. You're
no more
replacing
just
Stafford.
predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense.
His awareness isn't the greatest, but he's got amazing throw
Again, it's
power.
Justin Herbert.
And
He's
he
got
is just
really good throwing.
absolutely marvelous to watch throw a football. That's something I can do all day long. Watch him throw routes versus air. But
I thought he was
he's
a
even more impressive
superstar.
when their bodies on the field,
Whatever.
and he's creating with big throws downfield.
Herbert's throw into the hands of
Alright,
Henry
alright.
here.
First pass of the year
And he's taken
wasn't a
down,
pick.
able to slip across
Although I
the
think that was more
35.
my fault
So
rather
from the
than
36 now, first and 10.
Stafford's.
Herbert now.
That's gonna be it.
And he'll get
Nope,
this
no,
into
it's
the
not.
hands
I
of
thought it
Hill,
was.
complete. And able to rip off a
I got
big
scared.
chunk
That
of
would've been my
yardage
fault
before
if it
being
wasn't
dropped
big.
inside the 40.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons,
Trap.
weapons
Good,
everywhere,
good,
and they
good.
want to move the ball around. They
Oh
want to
my
spread it to
God, their
different people.
D-line is
But you absolutely
scary.
know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
No, I ain't a bitch. I'm going.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
Only
2 yards on the
Too
pickup
bad.
there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was
Who's
because the
he?
defensive front,
Oh,
they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their
Oh
spot,
no!
and
What
stacked
I
them
juked. That would have been a
Inside the
touchdown.
20 before he's brought down.
That's a
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that
Alright, let's
last
see
big
if you can
practice
get it.
beforehand,
Oh, boy.
you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Kirk. Actually,
Watch Mike. I'm here on 18 Cardinal.
oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Check.
On 2nd and 10.
Oh, Kirk.
Herbert, quick slant caught by
Nice,
Kirk.
nice.
Touchdown,
Oh, I wonder if you're gonna be number 1 on my team again. You were last year.
An 18-yard touchdown.
Probably why you have an X
And
Factor.
the Patriots are on the board here first in the season opener.
Sure.
Excellent
Beautiful
start
goal,
there.
dude.
First
Beautiful
drive of the
goal.
season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done
Beautiful.
without any real map of how to do it. In other words,
Oh,
if you get into
that's
the
weird.
season, you got
See
game film to
Stafford
work
at
off
the
of,
kick.
tendencies to work
Oh, I'm
off of.
sorry, Stafford. You're
First
just really
drive
old.
of the season, things can be entirely
need
different than
someone
what you've
who's
seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Although, if Justin Herbert doesn't
Now after
get
the
injured, I have a
touchdown,
pretty
ready
good
to boot it
backup.
away, Riley Dixon.
Maybe I'll start him like the last
The
4
return
games of the
man,
season.
Wilson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here,
Yeah,
right at
I'll
the
let him
30-yard
start
line.
the last 4
So here are the
games.
Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid. They're led onto the field by their big mobile quarterback. He can throw it, he can run it. Colin
Yeah, he was
Kaepernick.
number 1 in
True dual
passing
threat at the
yards.
quarterback position. And let's
But
remember back in the
how?
2012 season, that game
Yeah,
in the
it's
playoffs that he had against Green Bay. ran for 181 yards and 2 scores, threw for 2 touchdowns. That's the kind of potential he brings to the table every time he steps on the
Oh
field.
my God,
So
they have
first
2.
and 10 now from the 30.
What happened? Y'all sucked last year. Now you got 2. Okay, never mind. Y'all suck.
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
Kaepernick, you have such a good O-line, but you just can't throw it.
Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
And so much for that great field position to start the game.
What the
Now they're way
Chiefs
behind the
do? They
sticks.
have 2
Can't wait to see what their
superstar
second down call
O-linemen,
is gonna look
a
like
superstar D-lineman, and an X Factor.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
No!
Picked off by Jamel Dean.
Oh, okay.
Return will be
I was about to get
stopped
real
at the
angry.
34-yard line. Now
It's
it
like,
appears
bro,
we've got a
it's the
Chief
first
moving
pretty
pretty
couch
gingerly
tree.
down there. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year.
Will he
We'll be
be back?
back.
He will be back. Ow. PA Reed. He said COVID-19?
After the turnover, here's Herbert. That one complete to Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with the last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked
right
in for
into
this
the
one.
X Factor. Is that Christian?
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he keeps fighting his
Oh,
way
another one of
into
their
the
players
end
got
zone
injured.
for a Patriot
Oh,
touchdown.
linebacker. My
Aaron
bad.
Jones taking it in from 2 yards
My
out.
big
And the Patriots
team.
lead this now 13-0
Stafford,
in the
I'm
opening
sorry,
quarter of the
you
ball
just-
game.
I can't level
Extra
you
point
up.
by Moore,
You're
up
too
and
old
good.
to get any
And
levels
that'll make the score 14-0.
But what's it called? Justin Herbert is young. He's already a star, and I could at least get him to a superstar. I don't know about X Factor, but you know what? If I could get Kirk to X Factor just by
Now
playing
after
one
the
year with him, I
touchdown,
could do
ready
the
to
same
boot it
thing.
away, Riley Dixon.
Come here, boy.
Now it's Wilson.
Come here, boy.
And a good return as he'll be
Damn,
stopped
he has
just
some
shy
pretty
of
good
the 30-yard
kick
line.
return.
The
Alright,
Chiefs
let's see
offense
if they'll
not
throw
set
me
to begin
another
this
pick
drive.
here.
And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes.
No,
What
Bradbury.
they're hoping is that last mistake is
That could have been a second.
That's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
minimizing those
Would've been
and
amazing.
maximizing opportunities.
Here's Kaepernick. And that is
God.
incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
First quarter for them.
On third and long, it's Kaepernick.
No, don't run it. No.
Flush to his right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And
Looks like
all
my
the
set
way
of
up
QB
to the
spy.
46.
Guess my coverage is just too good, bro.
Kaepernick was looking to throw, but then it became decision time. And when he saw they had room to run, he made the right decision to
My
pull
man
it
when
down
it
there,
comes to
and he
QB
winds
spy.
up picking up the first down.
On first and 10, here's Kaepernick.
Oh,
He'll
that's
find his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
Oh,
And
yeah, Dean, you
finally
got the
out of
pick
bounds,
before first
just
pick of the game.
inside the 10.
damn first throw for
A
45
big play
yards.
there for KC.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of
Thornhill.
yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
No, must like my urges. Must have Herbert. Oh,
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
oh, it's showing the online man is probably gonna be holding. Damn. They finally got a touchdown, but they said, nah,
Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another one.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit. And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Stand there and look at him. Stand there and look at him, okay?
So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well.
Fit man.
Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game. Take the points when they're there. And put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get your football back.
New England trying to get a place on offense. Now right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. You're going to blitz. Likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
52.
Oh, you thought I was going to hug you.
Herbert off of play action.
Not if Hill gets
And
open.
going deep for Hill.
He
And
dropped
this one
it.
is incomplete.
No, that would
I
have been
think that was
amazing.
good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this
That
time,
would've been
the defense was
amazing.
all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Come, baby.
To throw again on second down. Herbert. And that'll be caught by Tony. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Slants will always save you if you
Oh, yeah,
have
I'm
like
coming.
a
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
To the air again, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Good coverage there by Trayvon Mullen.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one
Going
covered
for it.
pretty
I don't-
well downfield and knocked it away.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert.
Oh, he's open that time.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Get injured.
A big play there for the Patriots.
I'd still have
He
Tyree.
reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
You got nothing. No.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Okay, Jones.
All day.
Again, Herbert
Oh, God. He's coming.
to the end zone, but it's
probably just coulda ran it,
incomplete.
but
So
it's
back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Oh.
The kick by Marr is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3.
Man, I am having a bad game. I cannot throw the ball. not looking great.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your
Oh,
drive
yeah.
stalls out, you're able to get something out of it.
Man,
And they
he
do
kicked
so
that shit.
right there.
You get that
No
shit.
return here for Wilson. To touch back, it'll come out to the 25. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
I didn't know we
Okay
were
with the
going
call
against
there. In
Cass.
fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Here's Edwards-Helaire.
Nah, boy,
And he
keep
sneaks
going.
his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Kaepernick gonna throw. And that's
Oh, come
incomplete.
on.
Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended
Pick six.
target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they should know they're going to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home. And they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in
Oh,
sync.
Bradbury.
Only way to play good defense.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this returnable for Hill. A good return there, 17 yards.
by
And
Big
the Patriots
Ben.
take over. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
You sure?
That's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone.
Oh.
They'd love to see more
Oh.
of that before this game
Oh.
finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for
Six
touchdown
passes.
pass number 2 here in the second quarter. 2 minutes remaining in this first half
Sorry,
of
Jones.
football.
If you're gonna get the
We'll
balls
remind you that
past,
coming up in 2
we
minutes,
gotta
we'll again
get-
head
we gotta
down to
get
visit with
Cookie.
Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Nice.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
56. Let's go. Mike 52.
Now it's Herbert.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
oh, what I
That's going
throw
to be
that?
incomplete.
No!
The contact
Oh
there
my
enough
God,
to
it was
jar
you
that ball
again.
free.
You got injured 2
And it
times.
brings up
No,
4th
we ain't
down.
the bitch. We going for it. I should really stop going for it, but
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier.
we need to get Herbert
Now
some
they're
yards,
out there
bro.
again to try once more. They snap it to Herbert. He is going to find Hill here. And past
Damn, I
the
missed that
35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Bruce Turner.
Both sides were
He'll be
holding
back
their
here.
breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the
Hell,
first down
you're
markers
for
were.
being
You
an
know the
88,
defense is trying
pull
to
up.
guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But
Y'all left A
somehow,
open.
some way,
Y'all
those
didn't.
guys
Oh
found a way
God,
to
you
pick
left
it
him
up.
open for like a
That one
second.
almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there.
Herbert, I'm
and it'll
making
be
you look really
2nd
bad. I'm
down.
sorry.
Herbert back to the air.
Go, 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 go.
A quick slant to Hill. And
should've-
he'll be
I should've
brought
let him
down
go.
with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone
Who the
coverage.
hell are
So
you?
timing
I
is
hope you
everything.
get
This
open.
time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Wide open receiver complete.
I'm actually glad he got
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive.
No,
And
but
here he
it-
finds his big tight end for good
Egner?
yardage. And
Yeah,
that's
he
what
might
you have to
actually
do.
get first touchdown.
Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Who? Yes, sir.
And this is caught.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Yes,
A great play
sir.
there. there to make the grab.
There
And the
to make the
Patriots are
grab.
looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
We almost got our pass yard objective. It's my second quarter sequence. I should be able to get it and get some yards.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
Oh, you're new, actually. I just realized.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
Because I won't
And you know
let
the guys
them.
on defense are aware
They're
as
playing
well.
amazing
They're really
coverage.
excited that he has no catches, but they're also worried because a lot of times that's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes,
Oh my God! I thought
No
you caught it.
catches, though, so far in this game.
Oh, okay. You know
you
what?
can tell they wanted to get
like-
that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it up to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. He'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup.
It's just like
the
with the
Chiefs now
Saints
going to
thing,
use the
they're
first of their
always amazing, but
timeouts
they have Lamar
as they
Jackson.
stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
I can't believe he's not going to get.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. The completion good to Derek Ebron. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Actually, I shouldn't say it. Because last time I said his name, he got injured.
To throw, Kaepernick.
Oh,
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
I'm
Monte
sorry,
Nicholson
Captain.
picks it. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Well, Charles, you were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
They were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
So we reach halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report.
I feel like
Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody.
We've
We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start up in the Steel City, Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. And they are nearing halftime with the Steelers out in front. James Washington, a touchdown reception.
What's it called? He's only a star.
From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. The Browns trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it.
Everyone's getting bullied.
Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. The Vikes looking to get to 1-0, and they've got the lead in front of their home faithful.
Yeah, I forgot Keenan Allen's on the kill.
Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The return man, Wilson. It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now Colin Kaepernick in the offense heading back out onto the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right?
great. But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little, kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13.
I'm going to come back to you.
You guys haven't thrown it this
I'm going
long.
back to you.
Now Kaepernick.
Mike 54.
His throw incomplete.
Well, his struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Watch out for Hill on the return. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Yeah, they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Cameron Hayward. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run, and of course, get to the quarterback.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Kind of weird,
Didn't have a ton of
but
success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll go down, but not before getting this.
God, no, don't show my stats. Don't show everyone how bad I am.
For the Patriots. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
Yeah,
so now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. The give is to Jones.
Go away. Oh,
nice
on assault.
They got it inside the 10 at the 8. 47 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Go through him like he's nothing.
Down to about the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm saying. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their...
There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. A 1-yard touchdown pass, and the Patriots are pouring it on. So that's looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And partner, you know NFL coaches are on the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season has started out.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. That time a 6-play drive. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
Why am I saying NBA names?
Now it's Wilson.
Football.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
I'm just going to start screaming football.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is, just what you said, you've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. You might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. He's got it
They finally
complete
threw
to
this
Stephon
ball.
Diggs. And
That's
he
his
will
first
have the
catch of the
Chiefs
game.
first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
He finally got his first pass.
I'm
so happy for him.
Counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said,
I am very
let's
happy
do what
for
they've
him.
been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly
See if
good all
Kaepernick
game
will
long.
run it by
But
throwing
nice
it
throw
back
there
here.
for a good gain and a first down.
1st and 10. It's Edwards-Helaire with it.
Oh,
No room
damn!
that time, getting it to about the 46.
It wasn't even his stick, but it sounded like I heard it.
Sean Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
Throw me a pick here, boy. Throw me a pick here, boy. Throw me a pick, boy. You running it again? Oh my God.
And to the 47, 1-yard gain. We are through 3
What are you
quarters
doing,
here on
little boy?
NFL kickoff weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stopped him short.
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this defense is going to get the
showing my
football
stats.
back near
You're showing everyone how
midfield,
shit
right
I
at
am.
the 48.
I'm showing my dookie.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45.
Sorry, but I need to get
63 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's 2nd and a yard. Play action. It's Herbert.
Go, Henry, go.
The tight end, Henry. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play there for the Patriots. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. Christian Kirk. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. The Patriots are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time. Looking at week 1, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Kaepernick will try again on 2nd down. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
That catch good for only a couple. Again, it's Kaepernick.
Get him, Brett.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. the
watch the first
screen.
down.
This is Williams.
No.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to kick it away.
I want the ball. Give me your ball. I want your ball. Oh, I'm sorry.
Here's Hill on the return. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over first and 10. New England's offense set to go. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. Just when you want on a first down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
All right, Hill. You gotta give me some mad yards.
Here's Herbert.
Oh, no!
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It gets a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Draymond Jones in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. It's a slant to Hill. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He'll air this one out.
Go,
for
Kirk. Go. Go.
A jump ball, and this is caught.
Go.
Big play
Wait,
there
47.
for New England. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
Why?
Pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
I suck.
There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I don't know why I blew past that. That's my fault.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
I'm sorry, Fitman. Don't be angry at me. I know I messed
Now
up.
comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he's brought down after a
terrible
nice
stats. Oh, Hurts in the zone.
Parker, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Oh, you know what? Let me do this again. This is X Factor. Increased chance to break the first tackle. Okay, so
with the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk.
I shouldn't have thrown that.
And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
I shouldn't have thrown that.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A give to Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy,
I didn't mean to do like that, fam.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call,
defense
run,
played
pass,
really
it's
good
all
that
work.
game. We didn't even let them break 100
zone.
passing yards.
So for the Patriots, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. They'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs,
well,
they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos.
The two people who might watch.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gauden. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.